Welcome to a new episode of Cooking with Spirit. By now, you know that we only make quick and easy recipes that taste great and are a bit different from what you usually like. Today, I have a piece of tomahawk steak from the neck meat from our neighborhood in Padergassen. It doesn't really look like a tomahawk with the bone fold. You can even see the rib part there. If there's a bone, you always sear it first on the bone side. In this case, we're starting with the fat side. Let's put the fat side in the pan. So, now, let's let it sizzle. And for the side dish, I want to add a fruity touch to the meat. So I've already cooked quinces in red wine. You can also use apples or you can use pears, but the pears should be firmer. And the quinces are great for this because they have a really good texture. It's best to marinate the quinces in a good red wine in the evening. You can also add spices, but I don't want to adulterate it. That's why I only use a good wine and good quinces, and they get marinated and reduced just like they are now. And when you make this as a side dish, the quinces go into a small pan. In the meantime, you can also flip the meat. It smells like a really nice piece of meat from the neck. And when you make the neck meat in batter, you get regular meat, but you can also make it triangular. In the meantime, you can also flip the meat. That's how I smell a 3/8 2001 meat. When you make neck meat in batter, you get regular meat, but you can also make it triangular. I personally get all my meat from there, because you really need to trust your seller, and I have that there. So, now I'm warming up the quinces. Of course, the doneness depends on how you like it. Do you prefer it well done, medium rare, or rare? If it's high quality and has been aged for a long time, and when you cut into it, no blood comes out, then you can actually eat it almost raw. It still needs a bit of wine liquid. So now we're flipping the meat over. Before that, I have the wine and the quinces. And to give it a bit of a binding, I obviously need some sugar. A liqueur has over 100 grams of sugar. I have raspberry liqueur from Quince. Raspberry goes really well with quince because the quince also has citrus notes, and citrus extends all the way to the raspberry spectrum. And now I'm adding a bit of raspberry liqueur, and I cook it down until I get a bit of a binding, and it thickens up a little. In the meantime, let's flip the meat over again. Once more down, so it cooks evenly all around. 2001. I always like the meat on the top side, so I'm not cutting it right now. That's why I'm cutting it. It's not completely done, but it's getting there. So, what am I doing now? As I said, everyone prepares the meat the way they want. The meat is now going on the plate. What's being used is fleur de sel from Piran, a bit of olive oil, also from Histria, and the quinces as a side dish. A fruity surprise side dish, completely something different. You can cook down the sauce, meaning the wine, a bit more. There it is, the surprise meat, a tomahawk, meaning ribeye, with quinces in red wine sauce and raspberry liqueur. Enjoy your meal. See you next time. Stay on our side when it's time for Cooking with Spirit with Wolfram Ortner again.